Hello, boys and girls! It's time to learn some English now. Stay with us and you will find out lots of new information and learn new useful words. We, humans, have adopted clever brains and nimble hands, and we use tools which allows us to survive in different environments across the Earth by changing and constructing our own habitat. In this lesson, we will learn how animals live in their habitats and how they adapt to survive in the environment surrounding them. And to begin with, let's define what the word adaptation means.
An adaptation is a characteristic which helps an organism to survive in its environment. Plants and animals must adapt so that they can compete for resources and live successfully in their habitat. Some adaptations can help organisms to not get eaten, hide, control body temperature, or prevent water loss. An adaptation gives an organism a better chance of surviving in its environment.
Interklas.
So, now we find out what do animals do to live in our world and how they adapt. Be attentive.
Animal adaptation. What is it? It's a behavior of an animal that helps it to live in the environment. If we talk about animal adaptation, we touch physical adaptation and behavior. Examples of physical adaptation are parts of body, camouflage, and mimicry. And if we talk about behavior, we will touch, and then we will talk about behavior. For example, migration, hibernation, and estivation. And firstly, body parts. Some animals have thick fur to keep warm in winter, like polar bear. An armadillo has hard plates to protect its body. The porcupine uses its quills for defense. A turtle can pull its head, feet and tail inside its shell for protection. Camouflage. It's when the animal blends in with the environment because it wants to hide. Like a hare changes his fur to fit the snow, or a chameleon changes colors into green like a leaf, and a toad changes colors to look like soil. Mimicry. It allows one animal to look, sound, or act like another animal to fool predators. A butterfly pretends to be a tiger. A caterpillar looks like a snake. Hibernation. It's when an animal goes in winter into a long, deep sleep. For example, animals that hibernate are a bat, a woodchuck, and a bear. Migration. Animals are looking for warmer weather or food, so they travel far away. This is called migration. Many birds migrate, and fish and insects. Whales, butterflies, bats, hummingbirds, geese, ducks, salmon also migrate. Estivation. It's when an animal sleeps during the summer because of heat. Ground squirrels estivate to escape the hot, dry summer. Some toads estivate to get out of the heat.
Interklas.
In the next video, you will find out how did bear, hare, and tiger adapt. What do they use to live in our world?
A well-adapted animal is the polar bear, who has many adaptations for survival in the Arctic. Their white appearance camouflages them against snow, making it very hard for prey to spot them. They have thick layers of fat and fur to insulate them from the cold. Their fur is greasy, so it dries quickly after swimming. They have big feet to spread their weight on the ice and to increase grip. And they also have a small surface area to volume ratio to minimise heat loss. Another interesting example of an adaptation is the fur of the snowshoe hare, whose fur changes colour. It is white in the winter to hide in snow, and brown in the summer to camouflage in grass.
Lions are specially adapted to hunt prey that shares their environment. Predators have sharp claws and teeth to grip and kill their prey. Other predators, such as cobras, inject poison into their prey. It can kill them outright, or it can paralyze them long enough for the predator to catch them. Lions and other predators also have binocular vision. This means that their eyes are in the front of their heads. This makes it easier for them to judge the distance the animal that they're hunting is at and the size of the animal. Prey animals are also adapted to escape from their predators. They have eyes on the side of their heads, which gives them a wider view of what's around them, so they can try and spot a predator before it attacks. Some animals, which are prey, are camouflaged, and their bodies have patterns or colours that make it difficult for predators to see them. But camouflage can also be used by predators. Tigers have stripes which helps them to hide in long grasses, and because of this, the prey, such as antelopes, often don't see them until it's too late.
Interklас.
It's time to check how you understand the difference between different adaptations. Guess each category correctly.
Animal adaptation quiz. An animal's color or pattern that helps it blend with its surrounding.
Adaptation, camouflage, mimicry, migration, or hibernation.
Of course, this is camouflage. A period when an animal goes into a long, deep sleep. What is it?
Adaptation, camouflage, migration, mimicry, or hibernation.
It's hibernation. What is the movement of a group of one type of animal from one region to another and back again?
Adaptation, camouflage, mimicry, migration, or hibernation.
This is called migration. An adaptation when an animal looks very much like another animal or object. What is it?
Adaptation, camouflage, migration, mimicry, or hibernation.
And this is mimicry. The body part or behavior that helps an organism meet its needs.
Adaptation, camouflage, migration, mimicry, or hibernation.
And this is adaptation.
Interklас.
Well, dearest, it's time to end this lesson. Enjoy your day and see you next time. Bye!
Interklас.
Hi everyone, this is Teen Time with Interklас and my name is Alexei. We will talk about Big Apple. By the way, do you know why New York is called Big Apple? There are more interesting information about the city. Let's get started.
Interklас.
Actually, now we are going to visit famous tourist attractions in New York. The Statue of Liberty, a famous skyscraper, Empire State Building, Broadway, Theatrical Street, and the square where many Americans enjoy welcoming New Year, Times Square. Try to be attentive and see the following video presentation.
New York places: Broadway, the Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building, Times Square. Actually, Broadway is a road in the US state of New York, perhaps best known for the portion that runs through the borough of Manhattan in New York City. The Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty is a colossal neoclassical sculpture on Liberty Island in the middle of New York Harbor in Manhattan, New York City. The Statue of Liberty enlightening the world was a gift of friendship from people of France to the United States. Empire State Building. The Empire State Building is a 103-story skyscraper located in Midtown Manhattan, New York City, at the intersection of 5th Avenue and West 34th Street. Times Square. Times Square is a major commercial intersection and a neighborhood in Midtown Manhattan, New York City, at the junction of Broadway and 7th Avenue and stretching from West 42nd to West 47th Streets.
Interklас.
In the next video, you have a chance to see the different ideas about New York counties and boroughs. You know, Manhattan is not the only one. There are other and many different neighborhoods. Moreover, you will still see interesting facts about New York boroughs. And what is the most interesting? You will see in the following video.
Vocabulary you need to know to speak about New York: neighborhood, a borough, a county, densely populated, multicultural, Big Apple, flourishing, or a synonym, rich. Let's try again. Neighborhood, a borough, county, densely populated, multicultural, Big Apple, flourishing, or a synonym, rich. New York City is composed of 5 boroughs. Each borough is coextensive with a respective county of New York State. Throughout the boroughs there are hundreds of distinct neighborhoods, many with a definable history and character to call their own. The first one is Manhattan, the second one is Brooklyn, the third Queens, the fourth the Bronx, and the fifth one Staten Island. Manhattan is the most densely populated borough and is home to Central Park and most to the city's skyscrapers. County is New York. The Bronx County is New York City northernmost borough, the location of Yankee Stadium. Brooklyn, Kings County, on the western tip of Long Island, in the city's most populous borough and was an independent city until 1898. Brooklyn is known for its cultural, social and ethnic diversity, an independent view. Queens County is on Long Island east of Brooklyn, geographically the largest borough and the most ethnically diverse county in the USA. Staten Island, Richmond County, is the most suburban in character of the 5 boroughs. Staten Island is connected to Brooklyn by the Verrazano Narrows Bridge and to Manhattan by way of the free Staten Island Ferry. The Staten Island Ferry is one of the most popular tourist attractions in New York City. Yankee Stadium is
Bronx.
Central Park is
Manhattan.
Famous Ferry is
Staten Island.
and of course Statue of Liberty is
Liberty Island.
Interklас.
We have a lot of work today. You know that New York has big boroughs. Tourists visit different places, have successful English classes. Take care and goodbye.